Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 with Celgil Khan, the Cruel. I've had a bit of a break, had something to eat, a bit of a drink, and I'm ready to go again for a little bit. So, we're presently engaged in 3 wars, but it's not as bad as it looks like. Technically, our ally, the Khan... what's his seat? Ally Khan Ilik of Khazaria. Ilik Khan of Khazaria has brought us into a war with Agbania, which is pitifully easy to win. They've practically already won it. It's just a question of time before the Duke Varaz Trad, I don't know how to pronounce that, surrenders and accepts the loss of his province, which just consists of a fort, formerly a fort around some grasslands anyway. So they don't need our help with that, and we didn't send any. Similarly, our war against the Pechenegs took place whilst they were having a Zoroastrian uprising anyway, so they had no real ability to defend themselves. So that was no trouble. But the Uyghurs apparently decided that I can only assume that Baitas Khan, also the Cruel, went to his chancellor, and he really means his chancellor, and said, "Okay, who's weak around us?" And they said, "Well, the Pechenegs are in 2 wars. Excellent. They'll be divided. We'll attack them then." Only they didn't realise we didn't really. It wasn't a serious commitment to those wars, which is why we're now waiting for the arrival of their troops across a river, whilst we nominally besiege their capital, regenerate our morale, build up strength, and wait with our allies to crush them like the dogs they are. However, this is an important fight. In important fights, we cede to Cornell, our chief commander in general. He is frankly just a little bit better than us. Oh, he's moved. Looks like at the very last moment he decided against him. Perhaps it was because I changed my general. In any case, we'll get there sometime in September. Ah, he's coming to us in September. Right, he's basically just trying to force us to cross the river and do the same thing. Of course, what we can do instead, we can head up to Turgay and attack via there. Yeah, and there's no river between there and Turgay, so even if they move into Sirdaria, all we need to do is move back. We'll be fine. And they will fall. Oh dear. Start of the Viking Age. The centralisation of power in Scandinavia, along with a rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond home's shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the sea towards distant lands. They are active as traders, raiders, and conquerors, and they call themselves Vikings. From the fury of the Northmen deliver us. Norse provinces receive shipyards and increased shipbuilding technology. Characters of Germanic religion, you get new casus belli. Casus bellorum? That'd be the casus belli. It's casus belli whether it's a singular or plural. Casus bellorum would be a single case for multiple wars, rather than multiple cases for multiple wars. Anyway. That's interesting. I wonder what changed. Possibly Svithjod. I think it's Svithjod. Changed, finally having a single state strong enough to support the shift to the Norse religion, which it now is. Yep. So the Germanics, they can, radio towers. Basically, now they can prepare invasions, navigate major rivers. Etc, etc, etc. Yeah, there's basically, it just sets them up for the Viking run now. So yeah, they're going to be terrifying. and they're also going to be able to come through the rivers and get it. Not us, actually. Mostly our allies. We're probably going to be fine. We're actually too far away for them to reach. But it may ultimately be a problem, as they can enter the Caspian and the Black Sea both. Anyhow, we have a water fight. Come, join us. Come to us with... oh, no. They will get there. It's just going to take them. So they're going to get there the 21st of September. Oh, I'm so sorry. We've kind of screwed our allies over a little bit there. Sorry, folks. Didn't realise they were lagging so far behind. Right, well, they're going to lose that fight. Handily. This would not result in an non-aggression pact, interestingly. Really? With the High Chief of Perm? Alright. I'm surprised. Yep, sorry. Kind of threw them under the bus there. I'm genuinely surprised that didn't result in my... No, yeah, it did. An aggression pact. Oh, possibly we might already have had one. No, that could have made a difference. Anyway, let's see what happens. Boom. Fight begun. Oh god, what? What just happened? Oh, they lost the war and it took us with them. God damn it. Right, so this is going a bit half and half now. It's all coming down to raids against raids. We're both doing raids. It's all about the light cavalry now. But we have a pure light cavalry charge, whereas they have to they have a partial what's it called, charge. But we also need to get out of Sirdarya before the Bozuks arrive. That's not good. Kazakh of Kazakh's Hungarian band is captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Can he afford his own ransom? No, he can't. And he's going to stay there. Bornyak Zabaki. Can he be ransomed for 10 gold? And he's a good warrior, so I'm actually kind of tempted to just keep him. We don't really need the gold. Alright. They're going to arrive by December. We don't want to be around in December when that happens. We'll get here on the 13th. We leave by January. This is not good. This is very not good. Oh crap, did they completely destroy one of our armies? They did! Oh, I'm not happy about that. Wonderful, so nominally... I suppose we can get this white piece at this stage, can we? Yeah. You're winning the war? That is an interesting view you're taking. Still though, you've made a good point. We need a little bit more muscle. So, who can we afford? You see, this is what all the raiding helps with. We can do stuff like this. We can hire vast bands. No, these are all the locals. We need the Cuman band, I think. It's going to bring in 1,500 troops that we can just, in or nearby Kamak. It's not necessarily going to help us directly too much, but I was really hoping that our allies might make some of the difference here, but apparently they've decided against assisting us, which I'm not happy about. I mean, yes, okay, we did exactly the same thing. Still. So we have a horde with no one to defend it. That's an interesting position. Alright, do we have anyone who can take a flank then? That guy. I guess. You know what, we've got a bunch of prestige. Let's hire some economists. Okay, so 17. Arbitrary, which isn't great. That'll do. And a push. And a push is what we have. I don't feel good about this in the slightest. But it's also our best bet. Okay, there is basically nothing we can do to get those troops in time. Also, we have a lot of troops. Where's my goal? What would happen if we lost? If we won? Some prestige, not the best. I could get out of this. I want a white peace. I want to inflict harm on them. I don't care about winning. I have my own wars to win. So, we need Albania to lose, so that the Yabguds can win, so that we can move out. Well, we're going to lose this no matter what. Accepting this, thank you. Finally, that smuggler's run is done with. Accepting that this is the case, we're going to fight those guys no matter what. Nothing I can do about that. It's a bastard, but there you go. We're taking down some of the time, which is nice, but we're not an organised fighter, so it's not. We don't have an organiser on the start in Central France. We're going to lose. We're going to lose badly. That's going to happen. And we've lost one bar. Groups entirely. Oh, this is what happened when I left the Pagans. We should have won that fight. And we're definitely going to lose this one. I think it might be the balanced army. I really hope I didn't just lose an army. Lovely. Yay, go with the Haribo. Lovely. Sense of peace and justice. Well, the good news is we still have our full complement of 3 troops. The bad news is we're being driven into Khazaria. That may not be completely bad news, actually. I mean, sure, it's not great that we're not going to our headquarters, but on the flip side, we... Really? Khazaria must... Oh, raiders. Got it. Anyway, if Duke Trasvarad could kindly surrender, then I would be very obliged. Anyhow, we can produce a new set of men. That's the good news. We're also definitely going to need to wait for the greater force before we can. So, the question is, who have we lost? We have... Right, we've lost the... whatchamacallit, horse archers. That's fine. Horse archers we can replenish accordingly. Could get heavy cavalry. That would be useful. No, I know how I like my specializations right now, so horse archers for them. Form up in Kanak. We can send them out to Khazaria. To do resupply. It's important we get them now, whilst we still have the manpower to replenish them. We can camp out in Khazaria for a while. We can let them cause trouble here in Otra. I don't care. That's what they're after, isn't it? They're after Sudaria, which is Oh, the people of Celgil. Lovely. Oh, lovely. We can actually increase something. We increase the Uyghur economy. Unlocks decisions not available for your character. Tolerance, majesty, probably useful. They care about opinions, something more important. Unlocks decisions not available for your character. Short range is really useful. Increase majesty. We really want the military advances. Oh. So frustrating. And yet one of those is definitely a military army. That's the thing, isn't it? Create non-aggression pacts. Woo! General. Subject. Self-subject to... marriage. And basically the marriage we just offered. Give it a should find these already. Yeah, I'm proposing one. Yeah. Probably going to refuse our marriage proposal because we've already accepted his. This should be interesting. Propose a marriage to our daughter and himself. Fine. Yeah, I'd like a marriage compact with the Uyghurs, that'd be fun. Non-aggression pact would be nice, but yeah, they'll get the advantage soon enough. The time my son shyness is a terrible curse. Good. Gregariousness is useful, especially with your enviousness and your craven nature. You're such a disappointment, son. Truly you are. I don't know why I bother. Oh no, Otra. Oh no, Otra. 67% lost control of Otra. Lovely. Well, that's only going to get worse with time, but speaking of time, we need to get his arse in gear and to make a surrender. Heading there, so we may as well get there with our... Am I needing a centre flank? Alright. Not that church terribly matters. Again, the bit Zoroastrian uprising. This would be a fine moment for me to come back and take them. I really wish the fucking Khazarians would do their business and you know, support our alliance as they swore to. I mean, you know, alright, I admit perhaps I wasn't really taking my side of this terribly seriously, I could have done better. But that goes both ways. Don't hang around there. It's not gonna help you. Oh, it's a complete waste of his troops. He's trying to defend his own, but he can't. That's a frustrating thing. Yeah, okay. So it's just one more battle. Putting it as both ways. What is the point of having a large and powerful ally if he doesn't involve himself? You know? Maybe we can try it for long. Alright. First things first. Go out. We now have our balanced force. We need to make raids to try and get as many little successes as we can. We need to cause them trouble. What we need ultimately are our allies to turn up. It sure be nice if we could get that. I wonder if there's an option, if there's a way you can just go, hey, can you give us some aid here? You know, attach your army to ours so we can go back and teach these Uyghurs a lesson. After all, that's what we're allied for. Seriously, I'm regretting the nature of this alliance. Oh! Oh, is he going to? Is that what's happening now? Oh crap. Ally! That's great. Okay, I retract everything I said. You guys are amazing. Thank you for choosing to assist. Oh. First things first, we need to take down their army. We need to take back, Khazaria. Put an end to this, right, once and for all. Oh, come on! Ugh. Oh, great. Attrition. Why not come join us in this fight you said you'd join us in? Wouldn't that be fantastic? Wouldn't it be so great? Before they'll help me online, I've got these. Wonderful. And the Zoroastrians have run over here? Really? That's a little weird. But okay. And apparently there's a fort built by Kiva. Who the hell's Kiva? Really? Kiva? That's weird. Anyway, we'd best lay low the Miaphysites. Miaphysite? I don't know how you'd say it. Whichever way, it's a matter of just crushing these dudes. I mean, how many troops they have? Yeah, they've got that many. If we just take their capital and then park some men in Manic, probably do. Oh, Otter's cleared up. Lovely. Oh, yeah. Borok's just got busy fighting raiders. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like Tengri's watching. I mean, yeah, they're both taking it in the, they're kind of both taking in the shorts here. Ooh, you betrothal? Kagan Bashkiri. No, I don't want to get dragged into Bashkiri's problems. Bashkiri is having problems. They're weak now, once they were strong. I don't care to shackle myself to their weakness. Sturt. Oh, Sturt. Still there. To fight that fight. We have a terribly mixed series of troops out there. It's confusing. Looks like they're going to try and take the temple as well. Nope. The Bozoks are reinforcing back up. It's not an opportunity I can really take advantage of. If I take them in there, I'm going to lose. So, back we go. Got to take advantage of the opportunities we have. Those dudes will fall like as we fall, I think. They're going to hold. Doesn't make a great deal of difference how long they hold for or who they hold to. They are still going to fall. Can probably go for another half hour. What? What's your dudes doing? Why are you heading back to Semenda? Hmm? War score. Still controls Manic. Maybe okay, so if I park my troops in Manic, will that do it? Because I think the AI is having some issues here. It can't hold Manic because we're nomads. We need to hold it ourselves for it to make any difference. So, if I send my dudes over there, park them in Manic, then with any luck, that will relieve the poor bastards in the Khazarians' force from having to ping-pong back and forth all the damn time. Of course, they're not going to get there till I'm there already. Pardon me. So, if I want to win, then I want to win. I need... Oh dear, they're really doing poorly. Yeah, if I want to get out of this, and I want to get out of this, and I need to... What? Balshigi of Balshigi's host. The foul glutton of Balshigi has declared his intention to try to seize land from my realm by force with his band of thieves and robbers. Ah. Where is he? He's there. Right, we can... That is a force we could crush ourselves, and we will. I'm not happy about that. Right. Duke Varaz, we need to sort out that fight. So if Duke Varaz could be so good as to surrender now, get on with it. We've been more than helpful. We have their land, we have everything. Oh, thank you. Now, Khazaris, if we could be so good as to resolve the little problem I'm having over here. Thank you. You've fought your wars, you've gained your land. Now you come and help us. Because we have issues. Dissolve? I meant resolve. I said dissolve. Oh, and they have a fort. Lovely. Now we can crush that fort. The important thing is getting control over everything again. Just resuming control. Okay, I don't know if they're just linked again or not. But I do know that there are some problems we can solve through violence here. Problems that I'm very much looking forward to solving through violence. Oh, speaking of problems, Bajik of the Khazarian revolt. We admit, due to an alliance, we have no choice. Okay, Oh shit. Am I hanging out with their enemies now? Oh crap, I am. Oh, oh dear, this just got embarrassing. So, the Khan... Oh dear. Oh dear. So just as I finish resolving that fight for them, so that they can come help me, they get dragged into their own revolt, which I'm parked just under one of their troops. The good news is, they seem to be willing to let me keep moving. Yep, that's fine. As I say, they've got their own issues. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Alliances. Talk about utter reckoning. Wonderful. So we're facing off against the world. Well, the good news is the Uyghur war is going alright. The bad news is some assholes come to try and take my kingdom. Some surprisingly well enforced, I'd say. It's kind of an issue for us. A thrifty clerk. Such a disappointment. I had such hopes for him. There's someone to join the clergy. Could send him away as a mercenary at some point. Interesting. And continue going. This is interesting. Yeah. I mean, on the flip side, you know, the Khazarians are having a very interesting time. Yep, he's trying to install the new Khan. Oh, I really need to stop, like, raising my children myself. 'Cause these guys are terrible. Brother. Is probably still my reward. Never mind. How about my son? Or my only decent... Oh, well, I'm glad that my heir is capable. Because if he wasn't, this would be horrendous. I think ultimately we're going to have to send him away as a mercenary as well. We'll need more manpower before we can do that though. They're fighting off the revolt. These guys, I think, are just heading off to take care of the aircraft, which is what I want. So, more power to them. And I should probably call my allies into this one as well. You know what? My allies are fine. They've got their own issues. We just need to get through to Pecheneg, tear these beggars down. Once we have him, the revolt is over. The raid is over anyway. There's Kinak. Oh yeah, he's kind of got a big advantage by virtue of having my home. Well, I'll park his troops in my household with my wife, because I'm still taking it back. I don't suppose he'd be willing to work peace us yet? We're winning. Yeah, okay, so the Yabguids are hanging out there. Where's he going? Kizilkun? Yeah, he doesn't want to fight that. I'm not surprised, mate. They've got their own. Are you running a second war? Oh. Of Zayetsi. Of the Karlikids, really? Decline. I'm not interested in maintaining good relations with the Karlikids right now. I maybe am interested in arranging a marriage of my son to one of their daughters. But that wouldn't result in any sort of pact, would it? No. What about one of my daughters? Betrothal then. Will have to be. Ilke, my half sister. Do you have any heirs who would make sense? Kagan Sultan the Conqueror. Do it. The heir? No, I don't think so. Okay, what about one of the non-heirs? Political concerns. To an old man! Political concerns. I thought that might be the case. Getting dragged into some interesting ones here. But, well, as I say, things are nothing if not interesting. He's still hiding. Like, this guy's still in hiding. It's actually a little embarrassing. This is not going to go well for us, is it? I can tell. Whilst we're here, then let's call our vassals. Might as well join us in this one too. It's all going a bit tits up, really, isn't it? I think it's time to hire consistence. So let's try in nearby that. We're hiring the king. We'll get there in July. Oh, this one makes sense. Anywhere we can get before they arrive? No, we'll get there for April. Oh no, we're trying to get back to Killer. That should be interesting. Can we get there anywhere before April? No, we can't. Oh, this should be satisfying. So I think I'm going to lose a lot of money. That'll be satisfying. The most. The good news is, by the time April rolls around, our mercenaries should have fully supported we're in enough of them, I understand. I think he's going to just try and relieve pressure a bit there then. Weirdly, probably trying to resolve the one who doesn't want to fight so much. Kimak has been re-sieged. Wonderful. How's their morale agents? Lovely. We need some men guarding this. Let's put... Oh, the infantry leader? What a waste. Yeah, let's put one of our picks there. One of our flankers there. They need all the advantage they can get. Some fucked around with it. Let's look. Battlefield Terrain Master. That's pretty cool. But I think we need Corral now. He's got a lead. He's got a good lead on the centre. And only at 4 morale, which isn't great. But what? What the hell happened there? Okay, apparently they're just thoroughly lost. What the hell? Canal's been captured. Ugh, for sakes alive. Let's... This guy being flank. This guy being flank. I must be defending my territories. I'm clearly not here. So... Yep, that's what's happening. Why did we just break that army apart? No damn reason that I can tell. CKII. Oh, lovely. Generously released. He can go back into central. He's put me along the commander because he got captured. Oh, sick as well. Wonderful. Solid. Oh, come on! You got like all of my siblings and my son. So what happens if you win? He takes all of the titles in the Duchy of Kimak belonging to me. That's basically all of Kimak, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll keep the Pecheneg and I'll keep Celgil, but he'll take the rest. Oh, for crying out loud! Well, I certainly can't continue to afford to retain that Pecheneg army. We're bleeding out every month. We're hemorrhaging money trying to fill that gap. So now we're going to put down those mercenaries. They don't matter. Khazarian revolt, I don't give a damn about. We're about to lose okay, so we're about to lose our war with Baltazar, and yeah. He's released hopefully some, if not all, of my relatives. Really? Yeah, I bet you do. Chief the Conqueror. Vassal, self. Right, so my one's moved down there, of course. Has he in fact become... I was going to say, yeah, he should be an independent lord now. I'm glad you released all of my various prisoners. That's lovely. this point I'm just going to let the auto decider work on these because I do not care. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we still have a lot of troops. We still have the assistance of our short, not to be that long-lived allies. Tibet can still lead. We need to lay waste to the Pechenegs, reclaim that. Okay, so what can we do to save this? What? Kandula? What did he just do? Did he just absorb that guy? Is this all an elaborate effort on the part of that fellow to seize control? That was brilliant. I am impressed. If that was his design from the start, then that man is a master. I mean, you know, ultimately he has to die, but still. I'm impressed. I also want to stay the hell out of the way of the Uyghurs right now. Anything I can do to acquire a white piece, I will take, because they can crush us. Oh, speaking of crushing us, 27th of August, and we'll get out by the 5th. We'll arrive by 5th of September. Would not be good for us. Mac. Oh. And we have a new Khazarian, a new Khan of Khazaria. This isn't good. I would go so far as to say that this is emphatically not good. I've already won, give up now and I'll spare your life. Oh, sunshine. We've lost a lot the last 7 years or so. I'm not inclined to lose any more. As I say, I'll need to get along. I'll need to take Rosh Hashanah, but we can have you, yeah. If we can somehow get the manpower growth to tick upwards just a little bit more, actually. Yeah, because our population growth's going down because we've got less people. Now, if the manpower growth could tick upwards just a little bit more to 250, we could raise a new group, a new troop. It wouldn't even things out, really, but it would balance things a little bit, and that would be worthwhile. I'm going to have to call this soon, because this is all going a bit up and down, frankly. Still though, we've stabilised. We had an utterly useless alliance when push comes to shove. The Khazar really just didn't keep us at all. Of course, now there's a new. Yeah, oh, thank goodness my illness has passed at least. I was worried I was just going to die of stress and sickness, as will sometimes happen in this game. popping back to Celgil for some reason. Apparently they're stuck in some sort of back and forth. Uyghur are the ones we need to end soon enough. This is going to be interesting. Alright, so they're focused on just relieving their issues. Don't go into the bloody pit of doom then, mate. It won't help you. I can't afford anything special for that, so I think we're just going to have to do all white riders. That's okay. We can work with white riders. They make a good sort of central force. And look, I mean in the capital, even in a convenient location. Still there. Yeah, actually, we could presume we could raid them again if we wanted now. Enough time has passed. We won't, but we could. By February, in fairness, but it's still not good. We might want to be on the move already by the time that happens. We don't want to hang around and fight these boys. Not of the slightest. Still though, we're in a position to reinforce our men, which is good. It's a very good position ultimately. And we're very close to the manpower limit, which is a problem for us. No. No, I think you'll find that... What happened to our guy who used to lead the centre? Something change? We can continue holding down the fort here for a little bit. But Chuck to Oshoshana. At least have that. Yeah, we can make that that non-aggression pact, please. I mean, I think we already have one running, but... No, that's not actually a thing. Ignore that. Economic advances. We could... not get any... Oh, yams, minters. Okay, so here that would allow us to... Basically it would allow us to build stuff in our capital. So, horse breeder, riding contests, global movement speed would be useful. That would need a horse breeder to start. Cattle pens and what's blocked off? Air egg would increase population growth a little bit. Meat preserver, and that would need infrastructure. Again, supply and movement speed would need as well. I think that's all stuff we could use. So town infrastructure, I think, improves the amount of stuff we can do with the tent, with the camp itself. Not that we're in any position to afford any of that. No. They're marching. They're just holding position. Oh. My capital. Got it. What is in the Duchy of Celgil? Pretty much everything. If I was to lose that, I would be back to being a three province minor again. Not good. because he holds charge, that's a big milestone on the screen. Okay, so now I should show the 21st of April. Anything we can do to escape? We might have to surrender. What happens if we surrender? We can't beat them, so if we surrender, they'll take both of those pieces of land. We'll be crushed down to a tiny piece. We will lose, we'll start shedding population. We'll have to conquer. Our vassal will be stronger than us. We'll be back in the position that our lord was in. But we could take the Bashkirians. We have enough horde to do it. If we took Bashkiria, made it our own, we could possibly take the Kala kids as well. That would get us back up to parity. Whatever we do, we need to build up our manpower. We need to build up our forces. Whatever we do, we need to have the greatest army we can raise. We need to lose the war. We can win this one if we lose that one. We'll lose a ton of prestige. No one will be happy. But we'll keep our army. We'll be able to take this land, hopefully. I assume, since I'm fighting it, it's not going to suddenly invalidate because I know I'll have a border. If so, that's actually going to be a complete and utter bust in every way. And I'll be so close to rage quitting. But we should be able to do it. Is he proud? No. He's honest. He's not going to be happy about it. Sometimes you need to make a brave choice, even if it seems to be awkward. Surrender. Taking a few days to consider. Weren't happy about it. It worked. Too much competition. Doesn't matter. If we take this, we end them. The Satrap doesn't really control Rosh Hashanah. In name only, perhaps. Once our population resets, our actual sister, LK, and yourself. Yeah, not surprisingly we're stressed. I think the stupid amount of tension there probably did it. Does that enforce a non-aggression pact already? No. Fullness of time though. Fullness of time. succour. And on that dark note, I'm going to call it for now. We've lost a great deal, but we can yet survive. The Uyghurs would like to form an alliance. You know, I'm wary of alliances now. The only good alliance is an alliance with your vassals. An ally who serves. I think that's the only alliance I care to make. For now, farewell. We shall meet again.